They never redeemed themselves in Haiti. No amnesty. No amnesty is love. They never redeemed themselves in Haiti. Not once did they return what they took. Not once did they admit the damage they caused. They arrived claiming help and stayed to control. They promised development and delivered dependency. They spoke stability while producing permanent instability. They called failure a transition and harm a challenge. They never left because failure was too profitable. They never changed because the system worked for them. Haiti paid the cost while they collect legitimacy. What the world calls insecurity is not insecurity, it is the exposure of a collapsed order. It is the sound of a system losing authority. This moment is not chaos but refusal. Refusal to continue serving as a testing ground. Refusal to remain an open room for global management. Refusal to be reduced to statistic and image. Refusal to accept permanent emergency as identity. The crisis is not Haitian society. The crisis is the end of a control without consent. This is not about games as the world presented. This is about power losing its disguise. This is about structures built on humiliation breaking down. For decades, poverty was maintained, not solved. Economic dependency was engineered, not accidental. Air aid replaced sovereignty instead of supporting it. Intervention replaced accountability instead of justice. Every failure was reframed as a need for more control. Every collapse justified a new layer of intrusion. That logic has reached its limit. Poverty became industry with Haiti as its raw material. Misery was photographed, branded, funded. Suffering turned into contracts and careers. Entire institutions survived on Haitian despair. Solutions were never the goal because it it cries paid better. Stability meant keeping Haiti weak but manageable. Reform meant changing language, not power. Development meant dependency with better packaging. The people were never the priority. The system was. Asking the question they never wanted to ask: is there still enough to extract from Haiti? Enough body to exploit quietly? Enough children to feed international adoption market? Enough trauma to justify budgets and mission? Enough chaos to keep foreign oversight permanent? Enough desperation to silence sovereignty? Enough humiliation to maintain moral supremacy? Enough pain to dissect for accountability? These questions terrified them because the answer was no. Not enough bodies to exploit quietly. Not enough children to feed international adoption market. Not enough to justify budgets and mission. Not enough chaos to keep foreign oversight permanent. Not enough desperation to silence sovereignty. Not enough humiliation to maintain moral superiority. Not enough to distract from accountability. Not enough to extract. Just not enough. That scared him. Not enough. There's no room left for humiliation. No room left for subhuman narrative. No room left for racialized management of the black nation. No room left for pretending Haitians cannot govern themselves. No room left for savior politics. No room left for proxy leadership. No room left for control without responsibility. No room left for lies dressed as concern. No room left for another stolen decade. The space they occupy is closing. NGOs did not deliver what they promised. They multiply while conditions worsen. They replace the state instead of strengthening it. They answer to donors, not to Haitians. They operate without accountability or consequences. They normalize emergency as permanence. They extract talent from public sector. They weaken the institution while claiming to help it. They fail and call it complexity. Failure never stopped their funding. The oligarch class did not deliver neither. They aligned with foreign power against national interests. They hoarded resources while the country collapsed. They benefit from chaos while the people suffer. They resisted reform that threatened their dominance. They use insecurity as a shield. They hide behind um, philanthropy and influence. They block real economic transformation. They treated Haiti as a private property. Their legitimacy has evaporated. The foreign governments did not deliver stability. They delivered management without responsibility. They imposed solutions without understanding. They backed elites over people repeatedly. They prioritized optics over outcome. They avoided accountability for their role. They intervened and walked away from consequence. They spoke democracy while undermining it. They enforced order that protect extraction. Their credibility is exhausted. They are angry because control is slipping. They are angry because the narrative no longer works. They are angry because Haitians are refusing the roles assigned to them. They are angry because obedience is no longer guaranteed. They are angry because sovereignty is being reclaimed. They are angry because exposure cannot be reversed. They are angry because the truth is public. They are angry because the error is ending. They are angry because they never deliver, and history has noticed that. So basically, what we have here is a system that was masquerading as aid, humanitarian, medical assistance, medical assistance, basic low key mean organ harvesting and guinea pig, medical guinea pig medicines and stuff like that tested on people. They say one thing and some totally different, testing different kind of medication on them. Biological experiment. That's what medical assistance is, people. And then a lot of that occur on that terrain, medical assistance. That is why the world can see when COVID came online that they couldn't get the Haitians stand line ticket because they had been experimented on so bad on the medical assistant. They couldn't pay the Haitians money to stand in line and take any kind of shots from them. They felt offended. They're like, wow, they're not coming near us. Why should they? Why should they? And then another thing too, the reform. And people don't understand what reform means, and that's something I have to talk about. I really want to do a piece about what reform means. People hear these things being banned around, right? People will hear the word reform, but they don't understand what reform means. Reform is basically saying that you are going to disrespect the essence of who you are. You're going to disrespect your history. You're going to rewrite your history. You're going to let us rewrite your history. Make it comfortable for us. Remove all the parts that's uncomfortable. We, you're going to allow us, me and you, we're going to pull our pants down and we're going to take a dunk on your ancestors. We're going to take a dunk at everything that belongs to you because that's what empires do. People don't realize that. They fail to realize that. So, like what they're marketing as reform, aid, stability. I'm like, reform ain't got nothing to do with you. Reform means that you need to stop being you. And also reform means that you need to stop believing what you believe in. You need to stop eating what you eat. Everything that your foreparents did, you need to stop doing it and do whatever they tell you. This your new belief system. Basically, it is the deprocessing you of it's like to deprocess you of who you really are to make a new you of what they deem you should be. That is really what reform is. But so oftentimes people don't quite understand what these people are talking about. The word aid is not really aid because they come with NGOs, they come with string attached. So basically, that was the whole process of them trying to destroy the agriculture because they wanted to control the people. So they wanted to do it via food because it made no sense. You were attacking the food. Who does kind of stuff? I mean, the land is so irritable that it made no sense. I said, I like anything you grow, anything you put in the grow, anytime anything you put here grow fast because this is number one, it's an asteroid, so food grows real fast. There shouldn't be any kind of food issues here. Is when they came around the corner with this Malerk and its aid, and then they had a way they spin it across the planet. This this nonsense. I said the food is there. Another thing, unlike the land, it's aquafilter all over the place. They don't have a water problem. They have an infrastructure problem. I don't get what they're gonna keep doing. Keep burning hole into the aquafilter. It makes absolutely no sense. It just needs a viable in water infrastructure. It was like people. It was so retarded. Like people were literally going against working with the environment. The environment naturally provided fresh water all over the place. There are mountains that shoot up fresh water. There are water aquifilter in just about many places. It made no sense that there was all this untapped potential. It was endless on the soil, but instead people wanted to bring poverty. I like these people want to bring dependency. Like they need you for you to need them. I'm like, for what? Why do you need people to need you from faraway places? So you could be irrelevant? That makes absolutely no sense. That energy, you could actually be using that energy to come up with something good. Stop needing to be need. Goodness gracious. And the way they went about it was really bad. And the reason I say the way they went about it was really bad was like they literally took a whole nation and they humiliated on the world stage. And that's the truth. A whole nation was humiliated on the world stage. 100 ways to set up. For what? For profit. That's something harsh. Let us think it now. A whole nation was humiliating all four corners of the earth. A whole nation was showing itself so people can make money. It's really grotesque what they did. And now that have come to an end, those drones you see dropping because they come to an end. That's what this is about. That Vivant sound. No, that's not Vivant sound. That's not what that is. Not Vivant sound. That's not what that is. That is a system that understands there's no need for it no more. That is a system that's been fired. And told get your tail out of here. Don't forget to take your NGO. Get your tail out of here. Take your NGOs, your oligarch, and you better take them. Sure, take their ass with your ass too on the way out. Okay, now get out this damn house. So that's them. People, that's them. They've been fired. hmm hmm Because you know what? They ain't did nothing for the place in about we're in 2026. They've been at it for 100 years. Make them show you something they did for us. Make them show you modern university. None ya. hmm Make them show you a modern hospital that have 100 something bed with NICU and everything in. None ya. Make them show you water infrastructure. Make them show you one city that has water infrastructure coming out the Rahu. They can't, people. I even, how about this? Make them show you 5,000 kilometers, square kilometers of roads that they pave. Mm, I'll wait. You ain't gonna find that neither. Um, Here's another one. Make them show you. Make them show you. 100 schools. The country is 29,000 square kilometers. I just told you 100 schools. Okay, that's modern school you can find in the Western world. 100 of them that has water infrastructure in there, and that water infrastructure is connected to the whole city. You won't find that. Full uh, libraries that you can find in Western world. You won't find that. Hooked up, have real tech center. You won't find that. Basically, what we have here, people that did not deliver but sure live high off the horse, made money off it. This is why y'all was seeing commercial of that damn place every day. Mm-hmm. See, y'all didn't know what y'all watching. Mm-hmm. It was old strong y'all and desperate ass people. Y'all didn't know what y'all were looking at. Y'all was looking at the commercial for the NGO complex. Here's some out. It was a superpower too. And what was so crazy is that they had two multi multi rich economies running in parallel with each other. One of them was materialized, and the other one was pumping poverty into the air. But both of them had one thing in common: the real winners were not black people. Mm-mm. The real winners were white people on both ends. The white man had two ways of making his cheddar. He can make it with a nice suit in Hub One, or he can go right into the filth. Uh huh. Get dirty, but so he can run out with a bag. Uh huh. So they're upset. Oh, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. That's what the drawing is. It's gonna get better than that. We can expect by 29 or 2030, they're gonna snap and get their way. They're gonna run in there. That's when the world gonna run in there after them. hmm Basically, they didn't deliver. They gotta get their tail out there. Everybody woke up from their little spell. You need no, we don't need you. We don't need you. We don't need you. You ain't deliver what you did 100 years. Show us something you did. Cholera, PDF, little one, organ harvesting. What else you did for us? What have you done for us lately? Ooh, yeah. What have you done for us? Ooh, 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 yeah. Did you build the road for us? No, 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 no. Do we have a modern university? No, 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 no. Do we have a modern hospital? No, 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 no. Do we have 5,000 kilometer road to show? No, 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 no. What do we have to show? No, 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 no. But we got some PDFs, little one. We got a crap load of PDF kids to show you about that much. Mm. And then collar people. hmm We know for a fact we had a whole lot of medical experiment called what they call these things? Medical assistant. Yeah, they're crazy for that one. Anyway, this is my what I'm talking about. Y'all gonna hear me keep talking about this. I'm in love with this. You ain't gotta tune in, but I'm gonna keep this up. This is me. Y'all gonna say this is me. This is me. Something I'm very passionate about. No amnesty. No amnesty. Say what? No amnesty. Say what? No amnesty. No amnesty. No amnesty. No amnesty, people. Quit letting people play with y'all. Quit letting people hurt y'all, man, and thinking it's okay. Quit letting predators on this planet, man, do y'all any kind of way on this planet, man, thinking it's okay. Because you see, the planet had no damn plan. Said, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Just like I was hearing people say, oh, I said, hold up. What damn God you praying to that said I need to give amnesty? Why is I'm going to do a piece about this. We're going to smash this out. We're going to ash this out. About these gods that tell, oh, baby, I'm going to have to touch on that. But anyway, sugars, boo boo, Sherry. All right, to Sherry Mayo. Okay. Uh, Go ahead, all my little tutu, my doo my boo boo, Sherry, cuckoo, doo doo. Okay, go ahead, subscribe and like, and y'all know I love y'all. Big auntie love you. Ton ton. I would say, yeah, they call me ton ton. Call me ton ton. Call me ton ton. Call me ton ton. All right, please like and subscribe. Bye.